It was just another afternoon in Mississauga, Ontario, until the unthinkable happened. At 3:25 p.m., Kamar McIntosh walked into a Popeyes restaurant at 2515 Hurontario Street. Within 1 minute, he was dead, shot multiple times in the men's washroom. The autopsy revealed a staggering 27 entry and exit wounds. Though there was no camera in the washroom, surveillance footage and trial evidence would later reveal a chilling timeline of events. About 30 minutes before the shooting, Shamar Meredith, also known as Sticks, and Thalani Chizanga, also known as Space Lee, and a youth previously tried as AD, were inside the Popeyes, hovering by the front window. They appeared to be watching, waiting, often looking out the window and to their right. At 3:11 p.m., Chizanga entered the washroom and stayed inside for 15 minutes. Just before McIntosh arrived, AD exited the washroom briefly, only to return moments later, just after McIntosh walked in. Once inside the washroom, a struggle broke out between McIntosh, Meredith, and Chizanga. During the fight, a firearm fell to the ground. In a critical moment, Meredith recovered the weapon and began firing at McIntosh. Moments later, at 3 hours 25 minutes and 46 seconds, Popeyes staff and customers were seen fleeing in terror. A woman blocked her ears, reacting to the unmistakable sound of gunshots. At 3 hours 25 minutes and 51 seconds, Meredith sprinted out of the washroom, hiding a black object in his coat, believed to be the same semi-automatic weapon he had been seen with the day before at a Super 8 motel. Chizanga followed, fleeing through the front entrance. McIntosh never made it out. Meredith and Chizanga were both charged with first-degree murder, but convicted by a jury of second-degree murder in McIntosh's killing. Shamar Meredith. Sentence: life in prison, no parole for 16 years. The judge pointed to numerous aggravating factors: the use of a semi-automatic firearm, the public setting that endangered innocent lives, the level of planning, Meredith's criminal record, and his involvement in a serious weapons offense the day before at the Super 8 motel. In light of the possession and use of this particularly dangerous firearm, the degree of planning and lying in wait for his prey, and his breach of weapons prohibitions, the appropriate parole ineligibility for Mr. Meredith should be set at 16 years. Thalani Chizanga. Sentence: life in prison, no parole for 12 years. Although Chizanga did not possess or fire the gun, the court ruled he was a joint principal or aider in the murder. He knew about the firearm, participated in the ambush, and was involved in the Super 8 motel incident the day before. But the court also weighed his youth, 22, lack of prior convictions, and difficult upbringing, including losing his father before birth and being raised in subsidized housing without a strong male role model. A former hockey coach described him as a great kid and a positive influence. These factors and the fact he did not possess or use a gun militate towards a significantly lower sentence. The appropriate parole ineligibility for Mr. Chizanga is 12 years. In the end, Kamar McIntosh's life was taken in a violent public execution. While both offenders are now serving life sentences, the pain and trauma for McIntosh's family and the community will never be erased.